What's up? Yeah, I'm just riding around, just got out of church, just got a new camera mount, and now my mom wants me to get some baking soda. Yeah, stuff like this always happens. I happen to be out. They're like, hey, get me something. I want some chips. I want some ice cream. Last time I went to go get some ice cream, they didn't even have it. So that was kind of messed up. Anyway, I know I hadn't been uploading that much lately, and I'm just going, just a word of warning here. I'm just going to be completely honest about everything that's been happening since I graduated high school up till now, which has been about almost 2 years. Close. Year and a half. Anyway, so basically what had happened was, yes, I promised you guys Squirrel Man. Then when I went to college, a lot of things changed. I met this dude named Rashawn at the school, which oddly enough, he's pretty much just like me, only as far as video games go, I love racing. He loves playing Smash Brothers. We're kind of both awesome at what we do. I'll be coming back to that part later. Anyway, he wants to learn animation just like how I do, only we kind of got the same story. What had happened right after high school was, because like, my dad had me led to believe that he finally accepted the fact I wanted to draw for a living. So, about a month and a half before I graduated, he was looking at me saying, what do you want to do? So I listed all of these animation companies like Nick, Cartoon Network, maybe Disney, that I wanted to work for. He didn't yell at me or anything. He just said I just need to keep my options open for what kind of company would want to hire me. So then, graduated, had everybody there saying that I was gonna be going to Montevallo to learn animation. Well, a couple things happened literally a week after that. I was all happy and stuff. We had moved to a new house. The next thing you know, my dad's yelling, saying, no, Trent cannot do what he wants, and he can only do what I want him to do. And it also didn't help that I didn't score that high on my ACT, so I kind of had no choice. So I ended up going to Alabama A&M to learn to learn computer science, because that was the closest thing I could get to it. Dad wanted me to go into the same thing that he's in. He did the same thing to my brother, and he thought for some reason it would be different with me. So what ended up happening, we both ended up, I wasn't motivated to work hard because I was thinking my life was over. I let what my dad said get to me to the point where I ended up not even lasting a year. So I'm back at home right now working for Volkswagen. What had happened while I was there, when I met Rashawn, he wants to learn 3D animation. He's still there, he's doing real good. What had happened was, since I wanted to learn 2D, and when I showed him my stuff, he was saying it was good, but everything was out of proportion and all this, like it wasn't right. So when he had showed me a video of how to get everything right, that all of a sudden changed my way of thinking, and it made me think that all my animations weren't good at all. And every time I tried to learn it, like, the tutorials were good to a certain point, but then I would hit a brick wall because all of a sudden, like, nobody explained anatomy at all. So when it just jumped to that point, I didn't know what to do. So, believe it or not, I started to doubt it to the point where I pretty much quit. Now I'm trying, but we'll see. Because all that it amounted to was just us playing video games, me being obsessed with racing, which was not a good thing because I ended up doing it in real life. Man, I would be in so much trouble if there was a cop on that road all those nights I did that. What I was doing was I had learned some stuff from watching Initial D, an old racing anime that was based on a Japanese drift king, which is still alive. He's like 50 years old, Keiji Tsuchiya. I had took my golf after night shift at work. Night shift for Volkswagen ends at about 5 a.m. So what I was doing was I would go to my favorite road I know nobody was on, and I would just gun it. All my friends are looking at me crazy for telling them that I've been doing this stuff, saying, of course, like, you're gonna get killed if you keep this up. But honestly, I was starting to not care because the way how my life looks right now, I can't go back to college. My dad's always been hell-bent on not letting me draw. And after all this crap with me flunking out of college, it did not help my case. Because even back in high school when nothing was going on, he still hated me for it, and it just made it virtually impossible to convince him. So there's like nothing I can do at this point. My mom's still talking about I can still get my stuff out there, but she still wants me to stay with this job because it's a good paying job. Plus with my diabetes, I need something to cover for it. I'm actually making more than I thought I would be right now. So yeah. Point being, I'ma still animate stuff. Just as far as like, I'm an effects person right now. As far as like normal hand movement, like just trying to move my hand, trying to animate that, it wouldn't look good. When I made Rag Ninja versus the gun, that's about as good as it's gonna get, but I want to be better. Every time I tried to make Rag Ninja versus Squirrel Man, it did not look good. It just didn't. So I'm not quitting. I'll upload both full body animation and stick figure animation. But as far as Squirrel Man goes, that's not going to be for a while because I want that to be good. And I also been man. The thing about the artist I listen to, that is a long story about that one. So, as far as what I'm thinking of making next, is probably gonna be, I know you guys hadn't heard of this guy because nobody has, except for the few people. I'm gonna be making a music video, like cartoon music videos based on my favorite artists. The first one's gonna be George Watsky. I'm gonna try to use that to get myself better. It's also stuff that makes me laugh. That's the thing about George. So, if you don't know who George Watsky is, you should look him up. He might not be your taste because he's probably the weirdest artist that I have. And I listen to Japanese stuff from Europe that I got from my brother, trance and techno. I listen to all kinds of stuff. Pretty much everything except for Korean pop and country. Everything else is probably on the list. So yeah. And as far as what car I'm driving right now, I'm not driving a Golf, I'm driving a Jetta. That video of the golf that I re-uploaded, that old Initial D fan made video, I re-uploaded it because I don't have the car anymore. That year that I had it, a lot of stuff happened. A lot of stuff. I even went as far as to run away from home because that's so much I couldn't stand my dad. I did run away from home. Went all the way from Tennessee down to Huntsville in the car that didn't even belong to my dad. This doesn't even belong to my dad. This is a company car. And I took the golf thinking I could make it. A week later, they found me. And as much as I hate to admit it, it's a good thing they did. Because I don't know what to do. So that's pretty much it. Life just happens. There's two things that I love. It's drawing and racing. I neglected the drawing for all this time. And I've been driving on my favorite road, going about 80, almost 90 miles per hour, going through the turns. I'm lucky this car isn't, I'm lucky that the cars I drive are front wheel. Because you can drift a front wheel, but it is hard. I think I only drifted by mistake once. You have to go fast enough just to do that. But I would not advise you try it, but I would sound like a hypocrite doing it because, truth be told, I was loving it. But the fact of all those tickets are no joke. So I'm going to have to stop so I don't have bad insurance. So yeah. Sorry I was rambling, but it just felt like something I needed to get off my chest. I'll still be uploading stuff and uploading vlog videos and AMVs, like the last one was like a Justin Bieber one. Yeah, there's a good reason why I got rid of that one. I don't even have to file on my computer, so that one's gone forever. But next time I upload an AMV, promise, I'm not going to get rid of it. So yeah. Bye. Well, sorry for not telling you guys about this sooner, and hopefully things will get better. Peace.